When people used to tell me to just pray about it, I was offended. It made me feel like they were invalidating my feelings by overlooking the trial and tribulation I was experiencing and replacing it with prayer, as if that would fix my situation. Little did I know, that was the one thing that can turn my situation around all along. The more I've grown in my relationship with Christ, the more I appreciate the just pray about it ideology. I've realized that it's not an ideology, but a requirement as a child of God. The Bible talks about prayer over 500 times, and Jesus tells us to pray on multiple occasions. Matthew 26:41, Matthew 9:38, Luke 21:36, just to name a few. The problem is that just praying feels so unproductive. It feels like you are letting go of control of your situation or even of your own life. Because of this, sometimes I'd pray, but I still try to assess and fix a situation that was out of my control all along. In case you didn't know, or in case you needed a reminder, you are not in control. It sounds like it sucks, but honestly, I think not being in control is one of the greatest gifts of being a child of God. Knowing that God is in control of everything, and as your Father, He wants nothing but the best for you, allows you to live a life filled with peace. A soft life, perhaps. Our flesh is so used to pain and worry that when God gives us peace, it feels unreal, and we go looking for more pain and more worry so that we can be comfortable. What if I told you that God wants you to be comfortable, but He wants you to be comfortable in the good things? The reason you haven't been able to let that pain go is simply because you haven't given God the space to fully be in control of your life. You keep trying to take His position, and newsflash, you are not equipped, qualified, or created to be God. And honestly, you will never be. In John 4:7, we are called to submit to God. The definition of submit is to yield to authority. The definition of yield is to give way to demands. So in simpler terms, we are called to let God have His way. To do this, we must resist the enemy. We must remove ourselves from places, people, and processes that keep us bonded to sin. We must fully immerse ourselves in the presence of God and allow His Spirit to work in us as we follow Him. So yes, prayer is definitely one of the many ways to fix your situation. Not because God is a genie and gives you anything you want, but because prayer is an opportunity to humble yourself before the Lord and communicate that you recognize that you are not in control, but He is. So whatever you're going through right now, whatever storm you are facing, whatever mountain you are climbing, just pray about it. And no, not in the cliche way, but talk to God, give Him space and opportunity to show up for you. Let Him be the driver while you enjoy the ride. Just pray about it.